number one of the most important things I want families to walk away with is to remember that anytime we're looking at feeding and nutrition or even supporting people in general, we're looking at a trust model. So the trust model in nutrition starts when they're little, and we're talking about the fact that parents are responsible for what, where, when, and how food is presented, and the children are responsible for how much and whether or not that's eaten. They're influencing us around that, and that trust model is a lifelong process. So when they get into middle school and adulthood, we're probably not going to be the ones making that decision about what, when, and how food is presented. We're going to be sharing that responsibility with them and talking about it and teaching around it so that they're making their own choices and it's really their life that they're building. What we're doing is we're practicing the process of creating informed choices for everyone across their lifespan. The second thing I'd want people to remember is that behavior communicates something. And even though we're not talking about behavior all day here today, nutrition is often related to behavior. And when things aren't right, the first way we're going to learn what's not right is through the behavior that our children, regardless of age, have. So if they're experiencing pain, we're going to hear that through the behavior before we hear that from their words. So behavior is communication, and we need to listen to what those things might be and then do our detective work to figure out if it's reflux, if it's constipation, all those different nutrition-related things. And then I think the last thing I would like people to take away is that they get to think about and vision what their lives are going to be, whether they're a parent, whether they're the child with Down syndrome or a sibling. We get to think about what it is a healthy life means to us and where it is we want to go down the future. It isn't something that's determined by other people. It's something we get to choose and we get to create and we get to craft, and that it's never over. So if we take a minute to stop, take a big deep breath, and then think about what our choices are, we can make it towards that goal easier than if we try to let other people influence us. Remember, it's your life, and where you want to go is your decision.